Hello, thank you for coming back to this particular series. We are at the culmination of our season, our 7th season in To Be a Legend, and we are finishing our first season in the Premier League. How are we going to finish the season? You're about to find out. Welcome to Be a Legend. Hello and welcome to episode 70 of To Be a Legend. My name is Mark, and on today's episode we have 2 games in the Premier League. First up, Chelsea at home. They're currently 2nd in the Premier League, and Aston Villa away. I'm not quite sure where they are. We'll have a look in just a moment. But here you see Chelsea 2nd in the league. We played them early in the season, lost 3-1 at Stamford Bridge. A goal from Gattuso on that occasion late on gave us the consolation, I think it was. And Aston Villa, we lost 2-1 at home. Josh Blakesley getting the only goal in that game. What have we been doing since you were last with us? You were last with us. We had Everton and Manchester United. 1-1 draw against Everton. A 3-2 loss against Manchester United. Is that right? No. I tell lies. It was Derby and West Brom. Derby and West Brom. Derby County and West Brom were the last 2 games, a 2-1 win against West Brom. Since you've been with us, we've drawn 1-1 with Everton, and we've not been playing badly. Villarreal got a goal after 6 minutes. Leighton Stewart equalising after 59, and that's pretty much where it was, as you can see. We had the possession. We didn't really do it shots on target. That was our downfall. We had some shots, not on target. That's why we didn't win that game. And this one we should have won. It was very, very sad because this guy, which we never did check him out as to his history. I mean, he's been at Manchester United a long while and played in the Premier League a lot. Iquar. Go back again. Let's have a look at him properly. 28-year-old Frenchman, 69 million he's valued at. He's a good player. Anyway, he scored after 6 minutes. 4 minutes, sorry, not 6 minutes. Leighton Stewart getting back after 6 minutes after that. And then we were nose in front after 23 minutes and held on until Belcher, the man who did us the damage in the FA Cup, after 57 minutes. And Jarman getting the winner after 64 minutes, 7 minutes later, and we just couldn't turn it on from there. We were getting tired, and well, all in all, I don't think we did too bad. We had 6 shots, 6 of which were on target. I can't complain too much at that, but they did have 24 shots, 11 on target. So to come out losing by only 1 goal, I think we did extremely well. So not too many complaints. And then we got a 2-1 win away from home against Arsenal. This was quite satisfying. In fact, he says, somewhere down here, we have the highlights, I think, if I can find them. Is this the one? That's not it. This is it. Let's have a quick look at the highlights, because I think it's worth a look at the highlights of this one. Coming up any second now. As you'll see, early doors, 2 minutes into the game, nearly 3 minutes into the game. Lasala and Carroll playing very well. Haggy was offside there, and that one went begging. Corner here. Haggy, Burns and Matondo putting that in the side netting. Haggy with another corner here. And Burns gets his 4th of the season. A good goal, and he scored all of them from corners. Until this one. He headed that against the crossbar, followed it up. It came back off a defender and he put it away to make it 2-0 at this stage in time. This long ball to Nikita, and Kovar was equal to that. Lasala tidying up. And after 25 minutes, Van der Beek, a tame shot which Kovar was never in trouble with. Lasala with the corner. This is in the second half to Blakesley. Lasala getting the cross in. Stewart heads it for Haggy. Goalkeeper makes a fine save. And that one goes begging. 65 minutes. Ball over the top to Van der Beek. Crosses into the box. Lasala tries to clear it, but it ricochets off of Fernando. And a bit of a bizarre goal, really. Probably they didn't deserve that. And as you'll see from the stats, let's go back a bit. If we can have a look at the stats in that game. We were the dominant force without any shadow of doubt. 23 shots, 10 of which were on target. 2.16. 62% possession against their 11 shots, 7 on target, 1.15. Not a surprising outcome, really, all in all. So that's how we finished that up. So today's games, we have 2 left to play. A home game against Chelsea and an away game against Aston Villa. Table-wise, we have qualified now for Europe. If we have a look. Currently qualified for the Europa Conference League. So this is the third European league as it is. I'm not quite sure where we have to finish. I think that's if you finish in 7th. If you finish in these 2 places, you end up in the Europa League. But presumably, with 3 to go, 9, they can't catch us. So I'm not sure why we are still showing that, to be fair. That's interesting. Well, we'll see. I think we've all but blown our chance to get into, well, we have blown the chance to get into the Champions League. That is guaranteed for these players, these teams. So we'll see how this all ends up in the next 2 games. I don't think there's anything else to tell you at this stage. So I think it's high time we get on with our first game of the episode. It's a game against Chelsea. Here is the team that we're putting out against Chelsea for this one. Kovar in goal. Gomez, Froggatt, Burns and Lasala are defensive line. Froggatt and Burns obviously instrumental in that central defence there. They're striking up a partnership. Carroll and Henry in midfield with Flores, Haggy and Matondo in our attacking midfield, with Blakesley up front, and that is all because where there is an injury to Leighton Stewart. He's only been out for a few days. He pulled a muscle somewhere along the line. There he is down here. He's only going to be out for a couple of days. He'll be fine and hopefully back for the Aston Villa game in about a week's time without any more problems. On the bench, McGill, Robson, Pike, Gattesis, Goodjohnson, Thomas and Afray. That's the team that we're putting out. Aaron Henry still lacking a little bit of match fitness. Has played in games. I'm not sure if we swapped him last game out, but he's obviously come back from a longer term injury. Right, so answering our question here, we can effectively secure qualification for UEFA Europa League with a win here. So go out there and impress me, pump fists. Let's go and do it. Everybody's okay. Haggy needs a bit of convincing, I think. He's good. Kovar. Pump fist. Faith in you, go out there and do a job. Finley Burns had an absolute stonking game last time out, and I want to see more of the same from you today. Not really impressed him that much, but yeah, he did have a stonker last time. How do you intend to seize the initiative against an opponent who, like Charlton, preferred to dominate possession? Who knows? That's the beauty of football. Muric has almost unbeatable in goal for Chelsea recently. How do you solve the problem of getting past him? I think we can unsettle him. Everyone makes mistakes. If we work hard enough and stick to our plan, we can increase the chances of that happening. So there we are. We have won 2 of our last 5, drawn 2 and lost 1. Chelsea have won 4 of their last 5 and drawn 1. They're matching us up for formation. And it all comes down to that win, I think. I'm presuming that if we guarantee ourselves this 5th place finish, we will guarantee Europa League football next season. Henry with a free kick. Oh, shot, and Muric getting rid of it. I don't think, I'm absolutely certain it was on target, but he got rid of it all the same. Haggy. Burns, no. I was hoping Burns would get his head on the end of that, and a good tackle by Matondo to stop Chelsea in their tracks. That was on target, that shot, I think. Merrick coming out from the back. We need them to make a mistake. They have. Blakesley is in. He's got a goal. Blakesley puts us 1 up against Chelsea. It was looking like a mistake all over there. Tamari, he passes that ball out, and Haggy was hovering, give him no time on the ball, pinched it, got it through to Blakesley. Blakesley made himself some space and put that away. Blakesley playing right up front for the first time for a while because of Leighton Stewart. And we have a throw in that far side. Gomez throws it in, gives it away to Alves. But Henry will tidy up. Henry now back to Froggatt. Froggatt going all the way back to the goalkeeper. Burns. Henry. Lasala. Henry being that deep lying playmaker. Lasala. Henry. Henry tops it over the top. Blakesley staying 3 seconds. Thank you very much. 24th goal of the season. 2-0 against Chelsea. I'm not saying that they won't come back, but at the moment, just before half time, that is a blow. Second in the table, Chelsea, don't forget. Henry, lovely ball over the top. Blakesley just let it bounce, took it nicely, and we're in. Thank you very much. Here they come. Can they get one back before half time? No. Matondo. Oh, he's given it away. Oh, no. Come on, boys. And he scored in injury time in the first half. Kovacic. And it was all down to Matondo giving that ball away. Kovacic just plenty of time, took his time and fired it into the net. I think he expected him to curl it that away, but he didn't. Kick off Blakesley to Carroll to Froggatt to Toty. I guess they're not second for a reason. Flores. For no reason, should I say. Flores coming forward nicely, looking for... I think he was going to look for Lasala, but giving it away, and they could get on equal terms before half-time here. Really punishing us for some silly mistakes. It's got through, and it's blocked this time. Pushed away. Come on, boys. That going nowhere. Latero was nearly in, and that wouldn't have done to let them back in. Who was that? It was Lasala who made that block on that occasion. And come on, half-time must be here now. Bit of relief that half-time has arrived. We certainly had the better of them, I think, in that first half. 2 goals from Blakesley in the space of 11 minutes. 6-3, 0.75, 48% of the possession. They did come back into it towards that end of that first half. But we'll stick with it. 5-4, 0.42, 52% possession. We'll be back shortly with the second half. And as you come back, Blakesley gets us underway. Back to Froggatt. No changes I've seen at half time. And as the time ticks down, Flores isn't having a good game out there. I'm thinking we should probably substitute him. Lasala not having a good game either. So Flores is going to come off for Luke Thomas on the left side. And I think Lasala we will take off and bring on Gudjonsson. Blakesley back to Henry, who's fired a shot against... And Tete is in. He's just got to put that past the goalkeeper and it's come off. Oh, man! Lasala, for the second game running, makes a mistake firing it against... In the Arsenal game, he fired it against Fernando. And in this game, he's coming off as well in a minute. And he's fired that. It's clear ball. All he's got to do is put it into touch. He's fired it against Gomez. And Gomez, it ricochets off Gomez into the back of the net. And I think the changes have been made. Not going to allow me. No, he's gone off. So I can't berate Lasala for that. That was disappointing. Blakesley gets the game underway. Back to Carroll. Carroll to Henry. It was Henry's mistake to start off with that puts in trouble. Henry looking for Matondo. Matondo to Henry, who's given it away again. This time Froggatt's going to tidy up though. Maybe we need to take Henry off. Totti. Froggatt. Froggatt to Henry to Carroll. Carroll. It's that ball. All of a sudden try and punch that ball forward and it doesn't work. Matondo now back to Gudjonsson. Gudjonsson tries to find Matondo but gives it away. Burns cutting that one out. Carroll finds Thomas. Luke Thomas holds the ball up. Henry. Matondo. Blakesley. Matondo! Rabbi Matondo, 7th goal of the season, and I think only what we deserve after that mistake from Lasala. And 73 minutes on the clock. We go 3-2 up. So desperately need this to secure. Didn't think that was going in for a minute, but Murik was beaten. Matondo there, I think, picking up a yellow card, maybe. I don't know. Free kick here. We got to be careful. And De Bruyne, who I forgot is playing for Chelsea now, gets them back on level terms. De Bruyne. It's Owusu who swept that one home. He's onside, if that's what you're looking for. Right. We are playing balance. Let's go to positive. I'm going to shout at the guys. I'm going to berate them, actually, because they've given that away. A draw, I think, if we get anything less than a draw, I think that would be unfair. I think we have had rich patches of this game. Haggerty looks as if he's tired now, so let's get him off. He's going to be our final change. And Gantasis coming on for him. Our central defence is tired now as well. Central midfield. Right, with 86 minutes on the clock. Let's get it down a bit more. And what we need to do now is kill this game in possession. We'll go to time wasting. Back to balanced. Gomez cutting that out, but it's lost it. I think Carroll was trying to get hold of it. It's gone out wide to David. A good Johnson, nice boot in there. Matondo, come on, boys. He's giving the ball away again, and that's going wide. And Kovar, unless he makes a silly mistake here, which it looks like he has. No. Come on. Come on. It's gone wide. Thank goodness for that. As I say, they're not second for no reason at all. And even though they lost against Newcastle, I think it was. We have got a draw, a 3-3 draw, last home game. And a pretty even match. 13 shots, 6 on target for both of us. Slightly better on the XG, slightly less possession. It was a fairly even match in the end, and I think on that basis, a fair result. Well done, lads. You've proved a lot of people wrong. And Josh Blakesley, delighted with your performance. Haggy. Montondo. Aaron Henry. And I think that is that. Having held what seemed to be a comfortable lead, you must be disappointed you come away with only a draw from that match. That's football for you. It hurts to be on the wrong end of a result. If you'd offered me the draw before the match, I would have taken it. So I can't be too upset with the result. I think that's fair enough. Just how damaging was it for your team to concede on the brink of half-time? It's pretty much had to tear up my half-time notes. And that's how we ended up. All in all, I consider that a very good day out. Ramsey is injured. He's a young striker. Youthful Charlton draw with Chelsea. Post-match conference, as always, we will send our assistant to that one. And I think we do one continue just to see if we have qualified for the European League. I don't know whether we have or not. Stages still only showing us as E2. Can't be caught now. Or we can still. I think until Brighton play and we see what Brighton do. If Brighton lose, we are guaranteed that place. So by the time you come back, we will or should be able to tell you whether... In fact, let's have a look at the games. Sunday 9th of May. Brighton play West Brom. I'm going to pause for a second and I will be back with the results from those matches. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes from now. And you come back, as you can see, we have got the results from those matches. Manchester United losing to Derby, which is quite interesting. Manchester City, a 2-0 win against Leicester. Brighton drawing 3-3 with West Brom, which means that we still mathematically, and it is only mathematical now, because if you look at the goal difference, we've got 24 goal difference. They've got 7. So even if they win and we lose the next match, then unless they score something like 17 goals in the next game, they're not going to do. They will finish 6th. So I think we are guaranteed that Europa League place. I'm waiting for confirmation from it, but we'll see. And just to tell you that Sheffield United, Aston Villa and Watford have all been relegated. Watford we knew about. Aston Villa have been relegated off the recent set of results. I think they lost 4-1 to West Ham. So that puts us in a position where we're playing Aston Villa for our final game of the season. And basically, if we don't win that, we need to be shot. We did lose 2-1 to them earlier in the season at home. So maybe we will be shot. Right. I'm going to come back for that final game of the season, Aston Villa. And it really does. I think the only way to make sure this is a win will guarantee us European League, Europa League for next season. We'll be right back. And you come back with the team that we have chosen to play our final match of the Premier League season against Aston Villa. Kovar in goal, Gomez, Froggatt, Burns and Lasala make up our defensive line. Flores and Henry are in midfield. Flores coming in because there is an injury to... I've forgotten his name already. That's no good, is it? But there is an injury. Let's sort this out. How can I forget his name? That is atrocious. That is really bad. Carroll. And Ben Affrey is also injured, so he won't be appearing on the bench today. He's had a poor season, really, when all said and done, 2 injuries. I don't know. So Flores comes in against beside Henry. Montando, Haggy and Blakesley moves back out to the right-hand side. Leighton Stewart is available again and carries up front. He's going to be the advance forward. We'll leave Haggy as the shadow striker. McGill, Robson, Pike, Gattis, Johnson, Delabashiru and Thomas, our attacking line. We don't have another out-and-out striker there, but we can move Blakesley over as we did before if we deem necessary. So, final game of the season. Leighton Stewart, pleased to be back in the side. All right, we've put ourselves in a great position. Now let's give the fans reason to celebrate. Everybody's happy with that. I think we're good to go. Lasala's the only one. We'll give him a little bit of a pump fist. Get out there. He's all good. And we're underway. This could be the last time we see Delabashiru in a Charlton shirt. Oh, could. This could. You know. Do you have any special plans to give him an appropriate send-off? Right, I'm not quite sure what they know that we don't. Bobby Carroll misses out due to injury. How much of an absence? Will things happen? Not sure. As I say, what they know that we don't there. Delabashiru may be leaving. Has he requested a to exit? Maybe. Kovar. To Burns. To Froggatt. Out to Matondo. Matondo coming forward with the ball. He's tackled and Aston Villa win the ball. And Kudos is in. He's chipped the goalkeeper. And Mohamed Kudos gives Aston Villa the lead after just 15 minutes. And we were well behind the shout there. Actually, I've just realised we're unbalanced. Let's go to positive. I'm not quite sure why we're unbalanced. The other thing we probably need to do is just have a quick look at the opposition screen here. And Kudos man mark these two. I think we'd even go as far as say that we're pressing. These are the two danger man. So we'll do that for now. Throw in Matondo to Flores. Flores tries to get it in, but it's Froggatt who clears to Henry. Blakesley looking for a way through. Henry finds Blakesley. Blakesley now crosses into the area. It's cleared, but only as far as Gomez. Gomez starts again. Henry, Flores, Blakesley, Lasala through to Haggy, and the goalkeeper saved it. Really wanted Leighton Stewart on the end of that. Over the top again, but not doing. Good save from the goalkeeper. A little bit better from us there for a minute or two. We need to be a bit more incisive. We need to win this. Josh Blakesley taking a knock, indicating that he wants to come off. It looks like a bruised. Okay. Half an hour gone. I'm tempted to ignore it at the moment. Let's just see if he picks up. He has. They have a free kick just inside their half and come forward with the ball. It's been allowed to run a long way. Blakesley making the tackle. And it's gone through. They've got their second. And we are going to take a thumping. Final game of the season. We need... They've been relegated, for goodness sake. Maybe, just maybe, it's time for a very, very quick change here. Move Blakesley up front with Stewart. Now, Blakesley is better as the advanced forward. And we'll move Stewart back to a pressing forward. Haggy can play out on the right or the left. So we're going to move him out to the right. And we'll move him out there as... an inside forward. Okay. Let's see what comes of that then. And Blakesley is looking injured again. He's going to be substituted at half time, I think. Ball forward. Burns. Henry. Henry to Matondo. Matondo. Going to have a shot, but it's again very tame. Goalkeeper not holding on to it, but defender was there to cover. They have a free kick. Danger of going 3 up. Froggatt with the header out, but their player picks it up, puts it out wide. Froggatt with the headed clearance. Blakesley through to Leighton Stewart. Leighton Stewart, he's put it wide. Nice ball from Blakesley. Lovely weighted into the path of Leighton Stewart. And you'd have had him put that one away. But it wasn't to be. Half time arrives. And we have improved. We weren't out of it, but we have improved somewhat. So it's improvement. 6 shots, 3 on target, 1.01, 57% possession, 9 and 6. but we are 2 goals behind. I need to sort that out quick. Be back for the second half very soon. And we get the second half underway. Well, we don't. Aston Villa do. Silva back to Grealish. And that is all down to one change at half-time. Blakesley is off. Gattisis comes on in his place, and we're still playing with the 2 up front. Gomez into the area. Matondo picks this up. Can he get it back in? He can. Henry with the ball. Through to Flores. Matondo. And I presume that was Henry who piled that over the top. We are still in 5th. Brighton drawing 0-0 with Manchester United. Don't think they can overawe us because of the goal difference, but you never know. So Leighton Stewart putting pressure on these players and has won it. Matondo crosses for Haggy. Haggy through to Leighton Stewart. He's usually pretty good at those angles, and this time didn't get it away. And again, this is all going to go down to missed chances. We've got right back in this, levelled up with their amount of shots. Not quite on targets, but it's pretty poor. Forward for Leighton Stewart. Gattisis is getting in. Come on, Gattisis. And the goalkeeper saved it. Leighton Stewart will pick it up. He's had a cross. Gattisis straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. It's not going to be our day, I don't think. Leighton Stewart, nice cushioned header. Gattisis, you would have had, took probably one step too many there. And the chance of a shot was sort of, that window of opportunity had gone. Lasala to Haggy. Haggy, can he get the cross in? No, he pulls it back for Henry. And Matondo gets it away. Let's see that again. Leighton Stewart. So Haggy plays the ball. Gets to the, not quite to the byline. Henry. Sure if the goalkeeper missed it or what, but I think somebody called for it. We've got one back. Game on. Going down to 17 minutes. Nothing much doing now. Have they changed their formation? We're going to give the guys a bit of encouragement. Not really feeling that we need to make any immediate changes. Henry with the corner. Burns, yes! Finley Burns, 6th goal of the season. We're back on level terms. And we've got ourselves back into this game. Looked like we were going to just be the lads who missed it by not putting away our chances. But we have done so. They've made 2 changes now. And from kickoff, Burns with the covering shot. And they come forward. I'm not sure why this highlight is hanging on. And oh, no. Kovar's got there. It's blocked. And still they have the ball. It's gone over the top this time. Right. While that's in play, let's sort out, because they've brought on a couple of players who we need to make sure, because Andre Silva has gone off. I'm thinking we need to press both these players that have come on. Is either of them a danger? We don't know. I'm thinking we'll keep him at bay. Defensive right back. So don't know that we need to be pressing him too much. We'll do the works on him, I think, just to avoid it. Haggy looks as if he's tired now. So does Henry. We may need to make those couple of changes. Henry Delibasharu comes on for him. And Haggy, it's going to be Zach Pike, I think, or is it going to be Luke Thomas? What a decision. I'm going to go with Zach Pike. Kovar fires that ball forward, but it's given away. I'm not quite sure where that highlight started from. Kudos, who got in. Really not sure what happened there, but it's gone out. Kudos is the danger man. Oh, that was Bardihi. This could be another draw. Unless we can sneak something here. Not in this. Oh, no. Well saved by Kovar. Keeps us in it for now. Corner coming in. Headed out. Back to Bahadi. And that was a good tackle by Gomez. Was that Gomez? It was Gaddis's, actually. I think it goes out for a corner. Kovar, he clutches that. Claimed Badahi. He's causing us all sorts of problems. And we need to see, have we got him thingy down here? We have. We've got everything on him, but he seems to be avoiding our clutches right now. And we're getting tired. I think the best we can hope for is a 2-2 draw, which we've got. We should never have been those 2 goals behind, but I guess we've come back. Individually, Montondo had a good game. Aaron Henry having a superb game. Kovar, of course, as usual. And Finley Burns, again, having an outstanding game. To be honest, Gaddis, when he come on, he can change a game. He can change a game. So, well done to those. You were under significant pressure on much of the match and allowed a number of shots on goal, but you've come away with a result. How does that reflect on? We needed a bit of luck there, here and there, but on the whole, we did well. How did you rate the clash as a final match? We played well. It pleased me that the team kept their concentration. And there is the final table. We have finished 5th. Confirm in a moment whether we have managed to... How did Brighton get on? They lost 1-0 to Manchester United. Belcher, our nemesis from Manchester United, being their nemesis for this time. So Manchester United winning the division, 94 points. Chelsea second on 80 points. Liverpool third, 76. Manchester City fourth, 75. Then we come 5th with 62, Brighton at 58, Tottenham on 53, and Everton 8th on 49. So, avoid relegation, job done. And relegated Sheffield United, Aston Villa, and Watford. Blakely is injured for 3 or 4 days. Don't think that really matters. Aston Villa hold out for a draw. We qualify for the Europa League, securing a top 5 finish in the Premier League. Charlton, one of the competition's surprise packages, consistently defying expectations, owing largely to an impressive spell of form between August and September. Indeed, we did. We'll be rounding up on all those. So, looks like... I'm not quite sure how that pans out. I think it depends on the FA Cup as to what happens with the 7th place. But we've got the Europa League anyway, whatever happens there. So that's all good stuff. I think that is pretty much the roundup of the episode. We get 34.15 million for that. I might do the conference just as it's the final one of the season. We'll do that off of camera. Qualified for, and that'll pay a lot of the bonuses. Paid out 1 million to be shared among the squad and backroom staff pro rata basis after finishing 5th in the Premier League. So that is it, boys and girls. That is how our season in the Premier League has finished, and we'll be back for another episode, an end of season episode in our next episode. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, give me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. Keeps you up to date with all future episodes of this and our other series, the Sicilian Defence, and of course FM22 coming up. New series as they are released. New episodes of To Be a Legend are currently released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel with the FM22 coming, then you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the end of season review, which will be out on Thursday. Until then, it's goodbye.